Alright, so here today I wanted to talk about this. I finally have my character review here. It took days. I know. The character released like days back, and I'm getting this video out now. It's super late, so I'm super sorry for that. But I did want to give like a more in-depth analysis about what's going on here. First off, just so you know, on my accounts where I am much higher, I could not get the character because I just didn't have the summons to do so. So just know that in the future, I will try my best to have summons on those accounts. Sadly, on those accounts, I went for Child and Dorsey because I felt that that kit was very good, and I just... From my experience when I was testing out other stuff and talking with people, Child and Dorsey was a character that can push high deficits really well, and her kit was insanely good for versatility and whatnot. It was good, so that's why I went for that. So because of that, I had like no summons for this character, hence I couldn't even get like past 2 copies. So I'm like, there's no way that I can get it. And I will be honest, at 2 copies, being higher on the floors, you're not gonna do anything. He didn't do anything, right? He is a bit squishier as a character, which I think that has to be solved with the aspect of having a tank. So for example, I've seen a lot of people running Karaka. That's a character that's going to just make purple team much better for the reason of tanking, keeping up your character, which you kind of want. You have Kisia on the team. You have again, Agiro on the team. It's going to be pretty good. Purple team, just if you want to look at it, like, let me put a fact out. Purple team just got a huge character, literally a huge character, right? So for this account, now this is again floor 17 to 19. Full 17 to 19. I had no issues. I had a blast. I went through everything, was getting characters, getting him leveled up, correct? To the aspect of this is where he's at right now. This is all he was, and this is how far he pushed me. He's purple 1. Again, this is what his gear looks like. Nothing too crazy, okay? His exclusive weapon isn't maxed out as of me testing and using him. Again, if I were to upgrade it, it's not going to be maxed out. But for the most part, for whatever I tested, I gotta say, the character is not bad, okay? I tested out also, I talked to people that are pushing like floor 23, 24, 25, and I will say that they also came to the conclusion that the character is very powerful. You have lifesteal in this kit, you have high damage in this kit, you have a lot of things, right? Again, my main carry that I use is Yun. That's what it is. Yun is one of my main carry units, and for me, Yun just really seals the deal. And people keep asking me, is this character Yun 2.0? And for a fact, I think anybody can tell you this is not Yun 2.0, okay? Is this... what is it? HOA 2.0. Is it? I personally still don't think so. What I think this character kind of ranks with, I think this character is sort of really close to Child and Dorsey, okay? Child and Dorsey is a very good character too. Not like a, HOA carry, destroying the entire meta, shafting everyone. That's not what she is, right? She is still very good, versatile, and on some stages, you kind of want her passive to kick off because you can cheese through the stage, which is really nice, correct? I think that this character for purple team, for being a secondary team, is a 10 out of 10 pick. Very, very good. And when you get into the third team areas, this character will be outstanding. That's my opinion, correct? I think that this character definitely is S tier. People are pushing and saying SS tier. Currently, the reason I'm not going to say SS tier is because I have seen a lot of people trying to push 3 times deficits, and the character is sort of lacking in a way, correct? Sometimes, again, squishiness is a factor to it all. But for the most part, I still think the character is going to be very good. If you're pushing a purple team, you're going to want that, right? Because again, like, who would you build for purple team? You'd look for a character again like this. You'd kind of want Kisia, right? Again, she also, I think, skills with a purple passive. So you kind of want that. If you were to look at it, again, this is going to be a terrible stage to show you because it's like going against light, right? But you'd go for a character, again, like Anima. Anima would be perfect if you have dupes for her. You'd have Karaka over there, and you'd kind of form purple team, right? With, again, Agero over there. And yes, I also want to make it clear that the testing that I did here, being from 17 to 19, it wasn't even full purple team, because again, you see that I clearly don't have Karaka. Mainly, my team that I run, again, I still think that these 2 characters versus, again, like, if you were to look at all the new characters, right, we have Kisia, a great character, nonetheless, right? Great for purple team, outstanding character. But if you were to look at it, I still think that this character more so is... Like, if you were to like rank it, let's be very honest right now, I still think that these 3 are my favorite 3 that have released so far in the game. I think that this is my 4th character. If I were to say so, if I were to like rank the characters based on the releases, I personally think that this character kind of outdoes this one, for the reason that I also did not use this character per se with a purple team fully, correct? For whatever I used it, it worked perfectly. He worked perfectly because again, he's not like restricted to purple team. Yes, you kind of want it, in a way to have Kisia on there also, because Kisia is pretty nasty for the reason of purple team. Which again, I think she needs purple team. One of her pieces of her kit requires that, right? Unless I'm completely high. Yeah, it's right here, right? For each purple element character, attack increases. So you kind of want that. So purple team together with these characters, plus the stat boost and whatnot, is going to be very powerful, right? But I do think for the most part, being universal character, right? Being universal character also, then Yiwa just being broken insane. I think that these characters are still there. But if you were to like ask, hey, should I invest in this character? Should I run this character? If you're planning on running purple team and you have purple team invested into, you need this character. This character is going to make purple team 30 times better. Right now, again, we're going to get mobbed and destroyed because, again, they're at the type disadvantage, yeah? And it's not full purple team being run. But I will still say that this character did very well in my test, and to everyone that I talked to, they all agree. This character is very, very good. People, again, are saying, like, you know, double S, triple S. I personally think that the character is, again, on my list here, I still think these three just do a lot better for me. Again, this character, like, no dupes, just the kit is enough, and also whatever I do use, not even full gear like that, but... you know, it's just my 10 cents on everything, correct? Again, it's just my opinion. It's the way that I stand so far. Again, this is only testing from 17 to 19 and talking to people who have tested 23, 24, 25. If you were asking me, does this character excel in 23, 25, 24, around there? Yeah. At max dupes, if you're pushing all that, and then with 2 times deficits, you're definitely going to clear. It's true. It's going to clear, right? 3 times deficits, we're getting a little bit iffy here, but he still can kind of prevail in some certain instances. That's true. If you were to hop over to the Reddit, you can get a lot of screenshots about people trying different things with this character. Again, his team really does require like Anima, Rachel, Karaka, yeah, Kisia, obviously, correct? Agero, like different characters like that. Just run the purple attribute, look through different supports for him, but he just needs to be tanked, correct? You need someone to tank because he will just die. It's just, that's how it is, that's the case. Sadly, it's just like that. But that's just the way I feel. And again, running this character off of Purple Team was still fine. It worked out for me. Again, I'm not fully invested into Purple Team, but I still think that we kind of excelled. Yeah. All right. So I went through this stage here because I clearly could not win. I tried my best here with this character. Again, we're on 2 times deficit. He is a squishy character, I kind of mentioned. So I went through 19-1 here, and we're currently just going to keep going against, light characters, sadly. So I won't be able to test out properly here, and that's why I didn't want to go into 19, but I did. I wanted to record earlier when I was going through the other floors there. But again, we're on tight disadvantage here. We can't run full on or half purple team here to get anything through. Again, you'll see in a few seconds, he'll die right off bat. Like, that's how it is. He is a squishier character, I'll be honest with you. You got to get dupes for him. You got to get him a tank. You got to get him on purple team. When you look at the aspect of your main team, he's gonna still be good. If you're fully investing in a purple team, it's gonna be a good character. Sadly, again, I won't be able to show it to you just because, again, this account first off isn't investing into it, and you'll see right away he'll die straight off the bat. It's just he is squishy, going against 2 times deficit, and being again on the aspect of the wrong attribute, right? Okay, so I just went through this matchup here. What I'll do is I'll try to show it to you in a way. Again, Yun is just built different. So what's gonna happen is Yun in some instances does very good, but you have to know whatever it is, that number, even though it's a very minute number, it is still like on this team. Sometimes it was like Yun doing a lot of the damage, but when this character kicks off the ult, and if it kicks off the ult in the right path where it doesn't miss, right, consecutively miss, because again the accuracy is a bit iffy, it will do damage. It will. And again, this is why I'm saying it's a great purple character. Again, we went through 19-1 without him, put him on 19-2, worked fine. It's just, it's gonna be like that right now. It's also on type disadvantage, so right now this character is just gonna basically fumble. It's gonna happen, right? But when it comes down to it, if you're asking me second and third team, is that gonna be worth it? It is. It's 1 billion% your third team, one like unequivocally. Second team, I still think Yun and Hua are like the first 2 teams. Chalon Dorsey's like a throw pick. You can throw her on anywhere and she'll kind of work. You can swap out a character on purple team and get it to work, but over here again, we'll see if this character can survive. Sometimes it is squishy. If you can tank this character, yeah, it's gonna get folded a little bit. But I told you honestly, Yun is still just that character. But it doesn't again discredit this one. You have to understand you still need multiple teams. You need multiple teams, and this character is gonna be excelling on the third team. Just that's the difference, correct? Everyone keeps saying like I'm just gonna wait for a Yun 3.0, correct? Or a Yun 2.0. Yeah, because Hua was, if you want to say Yun 1.0, because that's what she is, very, very good character, right? But who knows? Maybe they've decided like we're not gonna do AOE ultimates anymore. We're done with this philosophy because just they kind of annihilated, right? So we were to say a purple team here. 3 characters. I got my tank in the front there. This works perfectly like that. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can do good here. Again, no type disadvantage. We'll see how this character can excel. But I will be honest with you. The character is good, regardless of what you'll say. My showcase won't be doing justice, sadly, because, again, I just don't have the mats for it. And I'm currently on a stage here where I'm going against the type. First off, 2 times deficit, and then the disadvantage on the element, right? So all that's happening in tangent together. So just realize that, but we'll see what we can cook up here. And someone's gonna ask, why aren't you just playing on auto? I like to play it like this for some reason, like the spam clicking away. We kind of folded this first one, so have to redo this, but I don't think this team can solo with it. When Yun kind of dies, team falls apart. So let's see if we can sort of manage it. Yeah, we're not gonna manage it. All right, so we'll have to come back to this one. We'll be fine though. It's gonna take like another second or two when we go back on the first or second reattempt or whatever we want to say. Let's see what we can do here. So hopefully our character could survive a bit. Okay, we're doing fine. Attacking again doesn't per se miss as much, but we'll see on the ultimate. The ultimate for me just misses so much. So let's see here again. If it was like straight on an angle, yeah, it missed there if you saw that. Accuracy is still an issue. And when I get rolls in the Tri-Essence facility, I'm not getting accuracy. I'm getting evasion every 2 seconds. So let's see what the character did so far, though, just to have a sort of consensus. This is what he did, correct? If we were to look at it, it was all him. It wasn't Kesia. Kesia also just misses a lot. It's a very annoying thing. So sometimes when you get like the insta-kill misses. Now it's like you just missed like your big attack. So it's a bit of RNG in it. But I will get through. So I'll get to the first stage, make sure that's done. And then when I get back to the second stage, I'll edit it in. Or we'll just see if we can go through this. We should be fine. We just missed the ult a little bit earlier last time. But yeah, loading times are getting so wild recently. I don't know why. It's not the emulator, I'm 100% sure. On my phone, it loads forever too. But let's see. Let's see what we can do. Give it a second here. Okay, we activate the ult. 3, 2, 1. Activate the ult. There we go. We'll have this ult. This. Take care of this real quick. If it can activate, I think he's gonna die. Nope, nope. Yes, we made it. Here we go. Yes. Okay, we did this. We're done. We got it done. We got it done. Don't worry. Don't worry. This ult will 100% kill. There we go. Done. Out the way. Let's see what we can do here and see if this character can hold his own. If not, we have to swap out one character. I think is a hard for Dorsey. It kind of works out that way whenever I do that. So we'll see. Character's taking a bit of damage here. If it's going to make it to the ult. Come on. Yes, made it to the ult. Perfect. We'll get Kesia her ult this time. Get Hua ult. Okay. Do this. We're doing fine here. Oh, I lost the character, sadly. But, see if we can do anything. I should have ulted with that first, but we didn't get that. Yeah. So, okay. I'll do it a few more times, see what the attempts can get me. But I'll show it to you again. The damage is still going to be fine. Like, genuinely. Alright, so I think this matchup should go fine. And I'm saying should because, relatively speaking, this should go fine. But, you know, me saying that, that's going to be absolutely horrible. Let's see. Let's see. So, going into it, we'll activate the ults here. Dorsey getting absolutely shredded. So, it looks like this is not going to work. Let's see, though. Get Dorsey's ult off. Get Kesia's ult off also. Here we go. Got Aguero's ult a little bit late there, but it's fine. Get another ult off here. Didn't get Aguero's ult off, but look at the damage there. Again, you saw it there doing very, very good, and we're going to be able to finish this. Yes, dude. Okay. So this is why. Dorsey, this is why I kind of say it. In my opinion, she's just one of my favorite characters to use. Just because on some stages, just even though she's like low dupes, her passive is just so helpful. Stalling, versatility, everything. It's there. But if we were to look at it, look at this. This character is excelling for the damage there. Doing very good in clearing out this team here. So as an alternative team, not even running a full purple team here, not even giving Kesia her max buffs, right? Because you want to have more purple characters to make sure Kesia can do what she needs to do, right? You're losing, what, 36%? And that's at my stats right now of her damage, right? So it's going to be a little bit more of a kind of block, right? But we'll try one more time here. Again, it's sadly that I can't give a good showcase right now because, again, it's 2 times deficits and it's going against type disadvantage. But still, you know, for a secondary team, third team, it's going to be wonderful. In my opinion, it's fully the case, all right? So do what you will with that information. Just know that now. But, yeah, we'll see if we can get anything here. But, again, squishiness is a factor. I'm going to be very honest with you. You definitely need a tank on the team to sort of help, right? Here we go. Got the ult off perfectly. Got off. Died there, sadly, but we'll see if anything came from the ult. Sometimes it does miss, where that's also a factor in the RNG, because, again, the accuracy and the evasion is going to be far apart. First off, the character is in max report also, right? So just realize that now, but pushing onto this one over here, we still did... yeah, it's not that much. Again, the accuracy was missing. Plus, sometimes, like, when you line it up perfectly, hence why I also say the RNG there, where the character hits everyone, it's going to do a lot of damage. Sometimes, though, similar to, like, Evan's beam, it randomly shoots off at the corner. So you're like, oh, man, I got nothing out of it, because it just kind of happens that way, right? And again, this is not a full purple team. If I were to run full purple team with type disadvantage, we could be able to get through it, right? With Aguero's buffs and everything, it's going to be much better. This is, again, me showing it to you as a way of non-buffed, character. But for me, I think that when I get to 22, my third team is purple team, 1 billion percent. It's, for me, yellow team, red team, and then purple team. 1 billion percent, those are the 3 teams I'm going to go invest into. Kesey is a character that I chased, and somehow came home like every 2 seconds. Somehow, Aguero, or not Aguero, this character right here didn't come home at all. Literally, I did my summons. It was the worst summons I've ever had in this game's like history. It was disgusting. That's how bad the summons were. So, for whatever it is, I still think the character's great. Sorry if the showcase came up poor to you, but yeah, I wanted to wait and try to push higher levels and then get a more distinguished one. But the character does, again, get a little bit squishy. It's on right now, type disadvantage, 2 times deficits. It's gonna happen. So. Sorry about that, but hope you could at least take my advice and kind of run with it. So, yeah, thanks for watching.